By the time Marcus Chen discovered the truth, he had already signed away 40% of his company, and the person responsible was his best friend of 11 years. How does a brilliant engineer miss something this calculated for 3 full years? But what nobody knew yet was, the answer had been hiding in plain sight since day 1. It's 2019, San Francisco. A 16-person startup called Nova Tech. Marcus and Daniel built it from a shared apartment in the Tenderloin. Daniel handled investors. Marcus built the product. Perfect split. Perfect trust. Daniel was loud at parties. Marcus was quiet at whiteboards. They balanced each other. Investors loved Daniel's pitch. Engineers loved Marcus's code. The company grew fast. Hidden hint 1. Daniel always volunteered to simplify the legal documents before Marcus signed. Marcus trusted him. He never read the full versions. By 2021, Nova Tech hit $4 million in revenue. Things were good. Too good. Hidden hint 2. Daniel started taking long calls in the parking garage. Always alone. Always after board meetings. Marcus noticed. He never questioned it. Daniel threw Marcus a birthday dinner that November. He gave a toast about loyalty. Some friendships, Daniel said, are built for a lifetime. Marcus believed every word. That was the moment everything changed. In January 2022, a rival firm called Apex Capital approached Nova Tech for acquisition talks. Marcus was excited. Daniel seemed nervous. During due diligence, Apex's lawyers flagged a clause buried. Page 47. A silent equity transfer, executed in 2020. Daniel owned a ghost company called Meridian Consulting, LLC. Meridian had received 12% of Nova Tech equity, quietly, legally. That was the simplified document from 2019. Marcus sat in the conference room. He couldn't breathe. He scrolled back through 2 years of texts. Daniel's warmth, Daniel's jokes, Daniel's toasts about loyalty. Every memory recontextualized. Every lunch, every handshake, every birthday dinner. And then Daniel made one critical mistake. He underestimated how thorough Apex's lawyers were. Apex found a second clause. Daniel had also structured a poison pill. If Nova Tech was acquired without his written consent, his shares tripled automatically. He hadn't just stolen equity. He had built a trap. Marcus walked outside. He stood in the same parking garage. Cold air. Fluorescent light. He called no one. He thought for 47 minutes. Then he walked back inside, calm, focused, ready. Marcus did not confront Daniel. That was the first decision. Confrontation gives the enemy time to prepare. Instead, Marcus hired a forensic contract attorney named Sarah K. For, privately, quietly, she found 3 more irregularities in 18 hours. Daniel had forged Marcus's initials onto amendment pages. That wasn't a civil matter. That was fraud. Marcus next called the board members individually, not together, separately. He presented documents. No emotion, just evidence. Both board members had signed documents Daniel touched. Both felt implicated. Both flipped immediately. Marcus then contacted Apex Capital directly. He disclosed everything. Apex paused the acquisition and retained their own investigators. What happened next surprised even Marcus himself. Daniel's own assistant provided emails. She had noticed the irregularities months earlier. She had saved everything. She had been waiting for someone to ask. Daniel was removed from the board on a Tuesday morning in April 2022. He arrived at the office at 9. His access card stopped working at 9-0-. The Meridian equity transfer was voided by court order 6 weeks later. Criminal fraud charges followed in August. Daniel pled down to a lesser count. His legal fees consumed his savings. Marcus completed the Apex acquisition. Nova Tech sold for $61 million. The final detail nobody expected was Marcus gave Daniel's former assistant a $200,000 bonus. He said nothing dramatic, no revenge speech, no public statement. He simply built something real and removed what was false. Here is the lesson dark psychology teaches but rarely says plainly. Betrayers rely on your silence. They count on you being too loyal to look, too trusting to verify, too kind to act. Marcus's greatest weapon wasn't rage. It wasn't revenge. It was documentation. Always read what you sign. Always notice who benefits from your trust, because the most dangerous person in the room is the one making the toast.